And welcome back. This time we're taking on Pokemon Crystal, and this time we're not going to fail. And I've still got the music turned off. You can probably barely hear it, but whatever. Let me check. I think I'm a boy. Either that or that's some sort of weird fungal growth. Do I have to check what time it is? Let's see. It is actually 11 at night. I should be sleeping, but I'm kind of nocturnal like that. You know the exact time this was recorded. Hello, Professor Oak. I promise I won't fail as bad this time. Yeah. Ooh, it's Wooper. I like Wooper. I like Quagsire, too. They are pretty awesome. Yeah, so we play with Pokemon, we battle with them. Okay. My name is, let's see if I can't get the letters here. The problems with playing at super speed. Nuz. Where is that L? There you are. Lock. Damn it. Get up there. Should I be spending all day at this? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Okay, we start this Nuzlocke run anew. In Pokemon Crystal, first things first. Can we get anything from our PC? No, we can't. It's been a while since I've played this game, so you'll have to forgive me on a few things. And, I don't want to listen to the stupid radio. So, yeah, with the silver thing behind us, let's do this game. Hello. Okay. Well, that ain't that nice. Mom, I'm trying to go do something. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Listen, I've got shit to do. I've got to do this quick. Well, not really, but... what's today? Today's a Monday. Yes, it is. I don't think so. Yes! Yeah, I know how to use the phone. Ugh, I hate it when they do that. They just tell you anyways. Ugh. Okay, so over here is this guy. And over here is some red-haired guy. What's he doing? Well, apparently this red-haired guy is a huge jerk because he just kicks us out of the way. Douchebag! But let's go to Professor Elm because he wanted us to do something or something. Let's see, he wants us to do a favor. He's conducting his research, and he wants us to go see his friend, Mr. Pokemon. He hasn't explained this yet, but I don't feel like waiting around for him. Oh, actually, he seems to be giving us a free Pokemon here, and then he gets an email. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played Pokemon Crystal. And this time, it's the real deal. So, he's going to give us a Pokemon, and let's see, which one will I pick? I could pick Totodile, the water Pokemon, but I don't think I will. Or we could pick CYNDAQUIL, who is probably my favorite of this generation, but I don't think I'm going to pick him either. For this run, we are going to pick Chikorita, because, well, that'll just make things harder, to be honest with you, and I like challenging games. Now, it might be unfortunate, because it might end the run quicker, but whatever. Let's see, you shall be... What shall you be? I don't want to spend too much time on this. You know what, you shall be... Wayne. Wayne the Chikorita. Kind of an odd name for a Chikorita, but whatever, it can work. Not Way. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go with Way. Way the Chikorita. That's a bit less generic than Wayne. And Professor Elm gives us his phone number. And we can go on our merry way. Yeah, I get it. So, let's go on out. And, this guy actually gives us a potion, which is nice. Free items are always nice to have. So, let's head on out. Now, we want to get to Cherry Grove, then we want to get to Mr. Pokemon's house. Now, along the way, we've got Pokemon to fight. And I'm probably going to want to fight a few of these, because I need the experience. Now, God, I just blanked on what I was gonna say. The interesting thing about this game is that you don't have your rival battle from the get-go. Like in most Pokemon games, you fight your rival almost as soon as you get your Pokemon. Not in this game. You actually get to. Actually, they did that. Did something like this in the 3rd gen too, but well, you just get to train up a little bit before you actually fight your rival. I believe they went back to having your rival fight almost as soon as the game starts in the 4th gen. I do think you have one random battle before that happens, or at least you do in Platinum, but other than that. Okay, so let's head on out. Okay, over here is a route, and we can get some new Pokemon there, so I'm not going to want to head up there yet. And, so yeah. And let's see, HOOTHOOT. HOOTHOOT's not that great. I've used an Noctowl and Heart Gold, and, really the only good thing it had was Air Slash, which came after the physical special split, so even if it had existed in this generation, it still wouldn't be that good a move. Okay, so we get a level up, and more Pokemon. Let's see, another HOOTHOOT. Anyways, battles in this game don't take too long, so I shouldn't need to edit them out. In fact, later on, I'm probably just going to run from them unless I'm specifically training. Kinda hoping for a critical here. In this generation, they took away the whole speed affecting the critical hit ratio thing, so now criticals are just based on pure luck. I believe a 6.25 chance of them happening. Okay, let's get out of the grass. And head on into Cherry Grove. Now, before we do anything, talk to this guy. And, he's going to give us a little tutorial. There is a purpose to doing this. Oh, in a Heart Gold Soul Silver, this tutorial is actually forced. As soon as you walk in here, the guy just gives you this tutorial. But he actually does give you a slightly more worthwhile reward for it. So yeah, he shows us the routes, he shows us the sea. I don't really care. And he goes back into his house. And he gives us the map card, which isn't that useful. In Heart Gold Soul Silver, I believe he gives you... Well, I know he gives you the running shoes, which is... the running shoes weren't introduced until the 3rd generation, but he also gives you the map card, I believe. Now, for rules I'm going to be using in this run, they're essentially the same as they're going to be in the last run, with one key difference. If a Pokemon faints either to a wild Pokemon or just due to some status ailment like poison out on the map but not in battles, I get exactly 1 minute to rush back to a Pokemon Center and revive them. So, yeah, that's the new rule. And I kind of hit my microphone there. Let's see. Here we've got SPINARAK. I kind of like SPINARAK, but it isn't that great. I used an Ariados and Heart Gold. It was relatively crappy. The only good move I had on it was Sludge Bomb, and that was from a TM. Pokemon seems to have in the games, there are a lot of Pokemon that would normally not be too terrible, but they just get such crappy movesets. So, let's head on to Mr. Pokemon's house. I believe, unique to this version, you can actually find Poliwags in the grass, but they're not very common. I think SPINARAK was the gold exclusive, and Ladybug was the silver exclusive. I was kind of afraid if it would use another poison sting there and poison me. I should have bought an antidote, actually. It's not that big a deal. Now in here, we meet Mr. Pokemon, and he gives us the mystery egg. Oh, actually, I didn't have to worry about the poison, because you actually get a free heal here, I believe. And Professor Oak is over here. And he gives us a Pokédex, actually. Well, you know what? Yeah, I don't feel like keeping the suspense up. It's not really that terribly interesting. Stumbling over my words all over the place. And we get the Pokédex. You know, I've been thinking about something with the Pokédex. It's supposed to be like in a blank encyclopedia and you fill it out yourself. But, if you see the Pokemon, it has a picture right, but it only gives you information if you've caught the Pokemon. So doesn't that kind of mean it already has the information? It's just not letting you see it until you catch the Pokemon? I don't really get it. And Professor Elm calls us up, telling us about some sort of disaster. I couldn't really get it. He was panicking too much. Sounds like he pissed himself. Oh, and here's Poliwag. If I could actually catch Pokemon here, I would have liked to use a Poliwag. I think Poliwags are cool. Okay, let's tackle this thing to death. Get some experience, because we've got a trainer battle coming up soon. The first one in the game with our rival. Okay, so that's Poliwag taken care of, and a nice 44 experience points. Come on, get out of my way. If I see any Spinaraks, I'm probably going to run, because I don't really want to risk the chance of getting poisoned. And that thing used Growl, which is annoying, but overall not that threatening. And it tackles, again, not that threatening. So we take it out. And another level up. So, ooh, Razor Leaf. Not bad. So the next fight we're going into should be fairly easy. I didn't know that antidote was there. So I don't need to buy an antidote. I was going to buy an antidote, but now I don't need to. Okay, so heading back to Cherry Grove City. We go through here, and... uh-oh, it's that red-haired guy before. What did you say? I'm going to have to smack you down for that one. Wonder what he's got. A CYNDAQUIL? I wonder how he got that. Anyways, you could use Razor Leaf, but, actually, let's check it out. Let's compare the damage. Let's see, Tackle did about that much. Razor Leaf. That was actually, well, it won't matter. Razor Leaf actually has a boosted critical hit ratio. So, that's one nice thing it got. Instead of a 6.25% chance of getting a critical, it has 12.5. So that's pretty nice. And, this guy calls himself question mark, question mark, question mark. It's supposed to be implied that, he's, telling you his name there, but some people actually got kind of confused there and put his name in as question mark, question mark, question mark. I can't remember if I was one of those kids, but I've seen a few people who said that they've done that. In Heart Gold Soul Silver, it actually sort of... he says he drops his trainer card and says that you know his name, so I guess that's sort of their way of changing it up so to make a bit more sense. And it seems that a Pokemon's been stolen here. And look, it's the same. It's Cyndaquil, a young male with long red. Wait a minute. Why, yes, I did happen to get his name. Let's see. He said his name was. Hold on, as soon as I can get to the A. He said his name was Rainer. Ah, god damn it. Ah. Let's watch me fumble around with the menu controls here. Not menu controls, naming. Rainer. Yep. So, let's see how Professor Elm's taking it. He gave me this egg. Ha, he's taken aback. Yeah, and Professor Oak gave me a Pokedex. Pretty cool, huh? I kinda just started here. How do you know that? Oh, whatever. I'll take that as a compliment. Alright. Okay, I'll tell Mom. And this guy over here gives us a few Pokeballs. Not bad. Alright, so let's go talk to Mom and start our journey. Our Nuzlocke challenge. But first, talk to Mommy. Yep. And this is a feature unique to the second generation, the Bank of Mom. Every time you win a battle, some of your money will get sent to Mom's bank, and this accumulates over the course of the game. So by the end of the game, you'll probably have a pretty hefty amount of funds in there, and you can use them to buy items for the Elite Four. I've only got one. No thanks. You can... And this is one nice thing, you can actually skip this tutorial. So, I've already blew my chances on getting any Pokemon on this route, but remember that one route that I skipped over before? I can get something on there. So let's go check it out. As soon as I get done with these random battles. Actually, you know what? Get that level 9 in there. Razor Leaf. Liking the critical hits. Okay, let's see what we can't find here. A Geodude. That's actually what I was hoping for. And ironically enough, it's a female Geodude. I actually really like Geodude. I'm probably not going to keep this thing... If I do catch this thing, I'm probably not going to keep it around for too long because you need to trade Geodude to fully evolve it. And that's not something I can do on this because this is an emulator. And Visual Boy Advance doesn't have a Link emulators feature for some reason. I think there are netplay clients that you can use for it, but that's more trouble than it's worth. So yeah, Geodude. What should I call it? It's a female Geodude. Well, I'd call it Geodudette, but I don't think that would fit, so, ooh, I know. Not that. O. R. L. H. A. Orla. I actually have a Heracross named Orla on my Heart Gold game. So yeah, that's the start of this Nuzlocke run. Like the last game, only going to be using items for healing, aside from PP, which is inevitable. So yeah, that's the start of this Nuzlocke run. And here's my team so far. A Chikorita and a Geodude, so which probably is going to be my best bet for defeating Faulkner. So yeah, when we come back, we're going to go on our way to Violet City. Until next time, see ya.